Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rudiger wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's forced to go back. No, that's been intercepted. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Raum. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they can break here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he welcomes it in. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's found a way through. Chips it through. Chance! And that is wildly off target. Goretzka. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the counter is on. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a promising position. That's very neat. Goretzka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most convincing of passes. He's got away. Havertz. He's free, he has got space. And that is masterful defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Great ball if he can get there. Andrik. Played out towards the right wing. Goretzka. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goretzka. And he's had it nicked away. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Just the goalkeeper takes a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Germany have experienced a minor shock to the system. It's one they didn't need. Hit into the middle, he gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Opts for safety. Germany still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Vitz. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Andrik. Now he's got space here. Musiala is in a really good position out wide. And it's Pavlovic. Gives it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Raum puts a cross in. Punched away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Musiala. Now, can they get him away? Turns and goes back. He's tried one! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Havertz! It's been blocked. And he's there to belt it away. Kimmich. Andrik. Played out wide. And here's Havertz. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. He shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. Time added on, 4 minutes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pinches it off him. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Germany, number 25.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Is number 11.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's being shifted off it. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Witz, Kimmich has it in a wide... Bullish header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Goretzka. Oh, that's well spotted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? It's a delicate pass. There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Musiala. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Musiala in towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's looking wide. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Koch. Andrik. It's a really well-measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Goretzka! And one more try! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that note. Good effort from distance. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching the master burglar, that is Leon Goretzka, Peter. His abilities as a ball winner is something we're all familiar with. Combine that with his power and speed, and you have a very formidable opponent to anyone. Quick distribution, and he always ends up getting into the opposition box.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Havertz. Great vision. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And now they can clear their lines. So we're still where we started right now. Wirtz running with the ball. And it's Goretzka looking to play him in. Wirtz gets into a good position. Andrik. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Musiala. Andrik. Musiala! It's Musiala! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Wirtz. Now it's Havertz. Great chance! Goal! Germany! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Germany looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Germany choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for Germany, number 4, Ciao. Coming on the field is number 3.
Germany are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time.
Germany can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Wirtz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He has done it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping. but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage.
And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Germany really did kick on after getting that first goal.
Everyone,
Could they
please
have
welcome our
done another
players.
one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Germany sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back on the way. He's in a great position here, and he's being shifted off it. Vitz. Could move up a gear here. Musiala, played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just eases him off the ball. That's good running with the ball. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nice bit of trickery. That is very well defended. And it's Musiala. Now he's got space here. Gets his head on it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Germany still have the cards to affect this game. Cleared away. That has been knocked clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Played into space out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Musiala. Andrik. Oh, good spread. Elects to cross. He's there and gets it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Long ball looking to counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Vitz. Quality ball. Can he get on the end of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Havertz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Distributed tidily. A lovely bit of skill. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There will be
This is
one at
Goretzka.
a time.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nicely spread. Now it's Wirtz. And there's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
First quarter of an hour gone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Distributed tidily. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz in acres of space out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Still goalless at the moment.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's gone for goal! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A test of fibre then for the so-called favourites. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goretzka looking to penetrate opposition lines. Wirtz, lovely bit of skill. Wirtz, oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Played out to the right. Andrić. And it's Musiala. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good spread. Andrić. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. In once more. Cleared away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Swings it across. That is a brilliant interception.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Germany still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Wirtz, Goretzka. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's there to belt it away. And it's Goretzka. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Caught offside that time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Germany are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Germany have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's in a great position here. Into the last quarter of an hour.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Havertz. Searching pass he's played there. Round, puts, up he goes! Oh, that could cost them.
Ah, that was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Germany must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Kimmich's cross, terrific header! So close to drawing level. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Musiala. Good ball, good take. Brown gets into some space. That's tidy.
Germany really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's picked out the run.
Added time.
Rudiger. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty shoots! And he's there to get it away. Oh, good steal, he just read it. He won't be happy with that one. Musiala. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very easy on the eye. You can really see his qualities and
He's tried one! Off the post! Germany are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kimmich. Out of play for a throw.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Number 16.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Raul gets a cross in. Oh, he's a real chance! In for the pieces! Goal, Germany! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Germany have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Havertz. And it's Musiala. Good play on the left-hand side here. Crossed into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Germany are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's made its way to him. Germany can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And that'll do under the circumstances. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Havertz. Nicely aimed pass. He has found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Driving on and making good progress. Out to the right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Kimmich. Wirtz. Looking to go deep. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, what has happened here? And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So, your views on the first half?
Germany, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Germany having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Germany carrying a one-goal lead. It's a promising position. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rudiger. Kimmich. And it's Rudiger. Musiala. And Raum. And it's Stiller. And here's Havertz. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Stiller is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's an imaginative pass. That is good alertness. It's a good run down the right. Goretzka. He's in space and looking for options. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Not the most convincing of passes. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Good take, and is he in? Now that's a fine challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
This is the time you need that pace.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
A probing pass. Germany still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And they win it back again. Spread it left. Good ball, good take. Chooses to go back, and he's had a hit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on, and he's following up. And that is doing no harm.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's in a great position here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Timor-Leste really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Musiala. Stiller.
Germany nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala wins the duel this time. Havertz. And that has been knocked clear. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Havertz! But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither side yet able to find the net. Opts for safety.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Foot in. Goretzka. Havertz. That's Fierce. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. "15 minutes till half-time. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising, quality ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Musiala! Can he get on the end of this? Caught offside that time. That's a cute ball. Back into the middle. He's looking wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, they could break here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. Goretzka. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's been won straight back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Germany clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Good ball, good take. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Now it's Wirtz. And that has been cleared. Havertz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking to play him in. Has a shot! Against the crossbar. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And no surprise, that's a booking. Germany choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 18, Mittelstädt.
Wirtz. Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Musiala. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, with his set of skills, he has to stir the most concern and the most attention.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Havertz. In comes the corner.
Substitution for Germany.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 17.
Takes a shot!
Yes.
Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Number 9.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Musiala could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Germany are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's full Krug.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and Taylor